Hello and welcome to the Pirate King Plays Genshin Impact. Alright, so I already handled Adventurers Guild stuff earlier when I was combining artifacts, whatnot. Don't know why it's still telling me this. Why do you put a notification on this thing that is already here? And it's got 3 days left, and I'm not going to be able to finish this, probably. On the last day, I'll look at what I can buy in the shop, because I'm not going to be able to finish it. Oh well. But we have a bunch of stuff to do. First of all, I want to admit to something stupid. Yesterday, when we were going around me up here, underground and whatnot, and that huge fucking fight that caught me completely off guard, and I was just like panic fighting, I think I missed a chest. Which means I don't even know if it's unlocked over there or not. And it was for beating the Ruin Greater. The fucking giant ass thing. I am gonna go back there eventually. But I don't really have a story reason to go up here now. So I'm not going to go back yet. But if that's the case, where the chest is unlocked, even if the enemy is respawned, I'm going to grab that shit and run. I don't want to deal with that fight again. Oh, fuck, right, okay. Before we go here, I really should try and do this during lunch as well. Huh. Yeah, I've been, when working in the office, I've been playing on my phone just to combine all my artifacts and whatnot. Should probably start doing this as well.
Maybe you're not...
Yeah, you don't have to say that every time. Okay. Not entirely sure what else to do there, but I can look here, buy things. I have a lot to buy things with. Right, I should probably get these, or at least one of these. I'll get one of these. Honestly, I should be getting like a lot of seeds and whatnot. Actually, I'm curious, since it says up to 5. Where is the... Yeah, that's up to 5 again. So these do... Oh, they refresh in 4 days and 10 hours. Okay. I think that's the cat out, out in there. How many items are here? Times 25. I did not realize the cats would be meowing in this thing. 575. Oh, I have just too little to get everything. I'll get some of these. Valberries, those are useful. Those only grow on walls. I don't see them very often. that'll be good for now. Because what do we got here? Because there's a lot of just normal stuff. How do I know if I've made it before or not? Actually, if I made it before, it's probably not here. Huh. Should probably just start getting everything here, shouldn't I? Oh, and I can't get the higher level stuff right now because I've spent a lot today already. I cannot make anything new, so I'm not going to make anything. I don't have enough wood.
If you ever have it.
I gotta start whacking more trees out there. And I'm probably gonna want to reorganize these when I can. But that's good for now. I have these that I could place somewhere. Nah. Alright, I need that, I think, for a set. Yeah, for this set, I need more of the table and chairs and these things. Just need the wood. Nope, well, and the tree for that. Alright. So we got a bunch of stuff here. Valberry. Chili. Mushroom. Another chili. Silkflower. Genshin. Celia. Moonwheel Aster. One, two, three, four. Cool. Don't think I need anything here. The dog seems to like it. I can get a few of those, I guess. And done. These guys have anything new to say?
Oh, hey there! It's so good to see you.
Nothing new.
Morning! Don't forget, if you ever need an outrider, just come find me.
Hey, look who it is. Your bones are still holding you up then?
More.
Ah, I see you're raring to go. Good morning indeed. Let's get to it.
Ah, there you are. You appear to be in good spirits.
How are you doing?
Nothing to complain about. If I'm ever needed somewhere, just say the word. Don't hesitate.
Alright. On with it! Oop. Alright.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Time travel.
Precisely. It's much
Oh, I
too
know
sudden.
it is.
We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
move there, huh? Even though we were stood on the other side when we... Alright. Wait. Oh, damn it, I forgot about that. They would have turned up to make maybe if I had done this first. Oh well.
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
What's happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Maybe he just wants to go. You can't force someone to leave, or force someone to go if they want to leave.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person.
Yep.
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
Oh, I see.
Truth
It
be
was
told,
after his vision was
we
taken.
aren't sure whether
Maybe
trying to
decided
keep
leave.
him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state.
Alright,
He's a
this is
lost
making more
soul.
sense.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Tejima.
Day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Everyone depends on you.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Paimon, really?
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
They were nice enough to show to me with a clever camera angle.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about.
What's an Omamori?
Interesting.
Charm?
Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child.
It can stop
But
flashing
anyway,
now.
if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Is it going that way? Oh, first of all, I know what to do with this guy. Wasn't able to do this before. Really? Okay. Yeah. Get you first.
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
Paimon, let's not dig up a body here. Okay.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If we become separated during war, go wait for me in Konda Village. There'll be a safe home for us there. Where is it again? It's here. We're in Konda Village right now, Paimon.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, It's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting, anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
I'm 30 years
How
old.
could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad?
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, me too.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Okay. They're over there. Well, first, I did notice when going through my quests earlier that Cleansing Defilement here has only one more. Shinju Forest we did. Araume we did. Below the tidal flats outside of the Kamisato estate. So, down here. Alright. Let's do this one then. Since we went up last time, we went down. Oh, it's an electronicus. Oh, ah, there's the ward. Key-shaped ward. Wow, alright. It's a good thing I went for that electroculus then.
Take this! a lucky day. Cool it. Yeah. Feel my blade. Let's get down to business.
To
The perfect distance.
you guys.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Take this. Feel my blade. To the fairy. There's more. Finally. To the fairy.
The pots always take a second to spawn whatever they had. Weird. Oops. I'll do that in a second. Old stone slate. Gotten a bunch of those. I know there's more though. This first. So, regarding artifacts, I've mentioned before the Genshin Optimizer, which is a online tool I found for artifact builds and keeping track of all my characters and everything. Sadly, it doesn't give suggestions for team builds, but it's been real good for artifact builds, and I need to update it with the stuff that I've been updating with, like, combining my artifacts and whatnot. Nope. Oh, fuck.
Dodge this. Yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay. Alright. It might actually be down over there. But I feel like I should explore these. Also, this stuff here is like underwater. Not entirely sure how to get there yet. Sure, I'll find out. Yeah, while I'm here, I wonder, can I collect these from here? Nope. No, that's just a sandbar. Not worth it then. Oh, there's a barrier out there. Alright, a little chilly there. this first because I'm here. Ah, who? What? Where? How? What? Fuck! Well, it's... Excessive electro? Bale thunder? Good to know. Okay, I'm getting hurt here. I need to get that electric down again. Get. Yeah, this looks like where I'm supposed to be. Tingling Hollow. Is this? Okay. Electrograna. Okay. So it's in the center. Means there needs to be 2. 2, 2, 3, and 3. Oh, great, there's 2 of them!
Freeze! Fall before me!
Fucking hell, stop climbing things!
This moment will be frozen in time. Yeah!
2 roaching weapons.
Taste my blade. Yeah!
Oh man, I need to...
Cool it! Fall before me! Yeah! Yeah! This will end you! Dodge this! I'm ready! Keep this isn't over!
Freeze! Time to fight.
Fall before me!
Take
Fall
this!
before me!
Freeze!
You win! Taste my blood! Fall before me!
Dodge this!
Cut down!
Didn't get frozen. That's interesting.
This!
Woo! Yeet. Thought she'd appear, but no. Poof. Poof? What do you mean? Light the breeze, eh? Well, I'm only tired. I'm the only tired one here. Okay, now this is the way out. We got a Sealy. And we're no longer in the electro-charged area. Woo! That was annoying. Where are you? Just some iron, don't really care about that. Oh, right next to this one as well. Done that quicker, I would have been able to zap to it. Where did you go? No, seriously, where'd the Sealy go? It's supposed to go over here. I lost it? I'm hearing it. Are you hearing it? I'm hearing it. No, seriously, where'd the Sealy go? Did he get trapped or something? I'm not letting this go. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. That's it's not good. Come on. Oh. Okay, there we go. I think it glitched! Damn it!
Yeah!
Just a wheat and a dull blade. And an enigmatic page. Excellent. Oh, you're up there! Oh shit! How? How do I get that? Hold on. I have an idea. No, not all the way. Okay. It was not my intention. Didn't need to go all the way down, just to the Electrograna. Oh wait, it's over there. There we go. That's why I couldn't see it. I didn't look up. All right. Ah, 3 colored crabs. That's great. I need these crabs. Oh well. Crabs. Alright, yeah, I think I will. Oh! There we go. Get some more. No, you don't. Ah, damn it! Why didn't it fucking listen to me? But oh well. I made it. So I'm good. Okay.
What's one more opponent?
Oh, are they already dead? Whew.
You win this
Nice.
battle.
Oh, didn't want to go here. Wanted to go here. Nice. So he got here and killed all of these pillagers, but was, you know, still stuck here. Fascinating. I still have an Electro Sealy to follow. Oh, I should be able to make it. Get in my boat. Ah! That was the last bit of it. Cool. So, that was all 3 of these islands. And the end for that quest, so I need to go back here. Alrighty then! Let's see what this cleansing ritual was all about. one. Oh, right, can't go directly back in there that way. Let's go around this way. Right? Where's the Electrograna? There it is. Look, Azari. We're back. Go ahead, tell us. We've been waiting. Perhaps... Speak your damn mind. That's a wrap then. What's a reward? This isn't over yet, is it? Deep within Mount Yogo. Most important thing is to... That's right. Last step. Lift the barrier over the sacred sakura and purify the miasma as accumulated in its roots over the years. Yep. Right in the middle of the shrine, it caused an uproar. Depths of Mount Yogo. Far away from the shrine. Still gonna go to the shrine first, though. Oh. I guess so anyway. We'll deal with the next Archon, the next part of the Archon quest after this, because this is just about done. Plus, I need to go here anyway. Well, two things.
See that he stays safe.
Surely that child isn't flocking
of the
off.
electro argon. Many pieces of the sacred...
Good fortune. Yeah, I got 3 of those so far. Don't know how many I actually need. Yeah, definitely enough for the next level. And Electrograna level increase. I thought I had like 50 something. Oh, because it went up twice. There we go. And hey, a Northlander sword billet. Excellent. I can get another upgrade to my current sword. Or I can get that other one.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Where exactly are you? Oh, in there. What? Still not strong enough. I just upgraded it. That's annoying. I should still be able to do this quest, though. Maybe that's just not the place I need to go in. something. Here we go. There we go. Oh. Final barrier. So that when the time comes, you tell us everything. Could we wait until it's complete? Fine. East to the ocean depths, west to the cinder sea, south to the blazing light, and north to the waning waters. All branches and roots end this evil. Oh wow. Okay. It's draining the water in there. Opens up a passage for us to go through. With, as you can sort of see in the middle there, an electroculus. It's a long descent. It's gonna work out well for me. We can glide, dumbass! Show your courage. Sure. Boss battle time. Great. Well, I fought worse. Will you be coming along? Yep, meet us when the battle's done, of course. Your physical condition being that you are not physical. I'm ready. Oh, so you do have more things to say. What is a tumor? What is a tumor, really? Oof. Like Fatsui. Yeah. Seems she doesn't know. Oh, that would send me up. I don't need to go up. I need to go down. Yeah, this was not an option before. It's closed off. Woo! Yep, do it. Oh jeez, okay. You soft landing. Wait, hold on. Hold on, there's no water down here. So there'd be no point in having Kaya to freeze. So I'm bringing Shinsho out again.
Chivalry will never die.
Sure, Shinsho, sure. Oh. While I'm at it, I will give a bit of a heal to both of you.
What's one more?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That won't work.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fall before me!
The miasmic tumor is not having its health go down.
No, my sword!
Eat this! This isn't over! I'm ready!
Ring cutter!
You win! This.
Bring the barrier down first. Oh, no, let's leave you out of here so the windows break and get the heal. Like that. Right. So... where it's supposed to start. I feel like the starting one is over this way somewhere. What's up here? Let's say it starts with this. Oh no, that can only go to 2. One of these should have a 1 then. That's the one? Okay. So that's 1. Then... Fuck. It feels like I'm being rushed, but I know I'm not. It's just the, I need to keep refreshing electric ground. Oh, the screen filter should go away while I'm 2, 3 is up there. That one, yes. No, that's not right. This is 2. Wait, no, that can't be right. That's... Fucking hell. Okay, if that's that, then this is 2. This is 3. This is also 2. There be a 4 then. Where am I missing this? Oh dear. This is 1. Trying to figure out how the fuck this happens.
Rain outlines your fate.
Figure out what is where here. This is annoying. Alright, I forgot that Luke has a bird.
No, my sword!
There. One. Three. Five. That didn't work? Oh wait, okay. I'll actually take it from this angle. One, two, three, four, and five. Oh wait, no, that was wrong. Forgot the zigzag. Two. Three. Four. And five.
Time to act.
Oh. Can I only do it with... Alright. Oh, did you just fight back? Hold on.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay, now I can switch to him. Great, another enemy there.
One strike will suffice. I'm ready. Ha! 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 Cheap trick. Ha! Ha!
it's fighting at me now? Firing at me now?
Rain outlines your
Okay. Two. Three. Four. Five.
No, my sword!
It's gonna make me do the third time, isn't it? Oh wait, there's marks on its health bar. So when it gets to that point, it'll do it, huh? Or when it goes there. Oh,
You
great.
pay for that. Time for retribution. And you.
No, you won't.
Fall before me. Cheap tricks.
Time to act.
I'm ready. Eat this.
Oh, and Dilute's down.
Lightning flash.
Rain outlines your fate.
Alright.
Lightning flash. Cheap tricks. Yes. You win. This.
Oh man, need this.
This will do. Yeah.
Oh, did you just heal?
Strength is suffice.
Have a standard steak.
I'm ready. End you. Cut it out.
Oh man,
Like this.
so many different things interacting at once.
No, my sword!
Okay. One. Wait, hold on. Ah. It's supposed to just be two. Three. on. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Yes? God damn you! Did I miss one? No, that worked! No music for some reason. Come on, let this be the final bit. I should have done it with the Traveler, oh well. Oh, we're still getting the electro stuff on the sides of the screen. Oh well. Boom! Ah. Hey, no longer being affected by the fucking electro shit. Yo, what's up, Kazari? It is over. The agony that the sacred Sakura has been going through should have dissipated. Human child, you have done well. You truly are the destined one.
Phew, that was a tough battle. It's a good thing Paimon's been training you well, Arlok.
Thank you kindly, Paimon. I will leave your payment for you later, as we agreed. You shall not have to worry about that.
Wait a minute. Didn't we agree on something else too? After the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual is completed, you're supposed to tell us your story.
But I'd like to hear your tale too.
That's right, you can't go back on your agreement with us now.
All right. Before that, there is one thing I am really sorry about. I haven't had a chance to formally ask you both your names after all this time. My name is Arlok.
And Paimon's name is Paimon.
Arlok, Paimon. Nice names. I'll keep them in mind. As I said earlier, I did inherit the memories of the Kitsune Saigyu. The Kitsune Saigyu was originally of the Hakushin bloodline, and she used to defend the people of Inazuma alongside the Electro Archon. I don't know how long ago it was, but in the end, she was consumed by the Dark Disaster while fighting to protect Narukami Island. However, the barriers that she set up in many places protected a great many people, even though I just happened to have inherited her memory. And perhaps I overstepped my bounds in saying so, but I'm truly proud of her. Are you one of her familiars?
Yeah, like the Sky and Earth Kitsune?
Now that you mention it, I did notice a very similar Kitsune aura at the top of the mountain, within the Grand Narukami Shrine. But that's not the case with me. I am not one of her familiars, but rather, when the dark disaster that consumed her was finally dealt with, her thoughts and memories returned to the soil of Narukami Island. Now, you defeated many Uchimusha during the process of performing the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, did you not?
You mean those ghostly samurai?
They were pretty small beings. They are creatures created by the coalescence of filth. Their forms are often swayed by the thoughts and memories of the times. If you don't mind, please answer this question honestly. Is Inazuma presently shrouded in war? Tell her the truth.
It seems to be the case.
I see. So it is as I feared. When you told me that Uchimusha appeared during the purification of the Thunder Sakura root, I already sensed this. Well, as long as she is on the path she believes in. Back to the point. Kazari, Am filth condensed from the memory of the Kitsune Saigyu. I see. I'm sorry that I couldn't fight along with you. I'm unable to purify the filth because I was created from it myself. Her memories were so powerful that the dark disaster could not dissolve them completely. After the disaster was defeated, those memories flowed into the earth as fiery filth. That's how I was born. You said earlier that if only the Kitsune Saigyu had me around. Yes, I said that. If only the Kitsune Saigyu had someone like you at her side, perhaps she would have survived. How wonderful it would be if she had the chance to meet you. But when I think about that, I can't help but selfishly think that if that had been the case, then I wouldn't have been born. I wouldn't have inherited her memories, nor would I have met you. So the you I saw through the memento lens. Yes, that was me in the past. At first, I was quite overwhelmed, but as my memories returned, I came to know where I was from, and I understood my duty. That means my duty is to guard Narukami Island, cleanse the miasma, and finish the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. If you're filth and the ritual's goal is to eliminate filth, doesn't that mean you'll need to be eliminated too? Well, the word eliminated sounds a bit much, but in terms of the result, you are correct. It can't be. When I first realized this, I felt very uneasy as well. But I've learned a lot about Inazuma through meeting you, and what I've learned relieves me. Yoroi survived, and doesn't seem to be depressed at all, despite having been sealed in stone by Kanagara. And he doesn't seem to have a grudge against the Kitsune Saigyu either. Although all is not well as it once was, the bloodlines of Konda and Simon in Konda village still run true to this day, which is good. Inagi Misato of the Grand Shrine was once her friend as well, and that line endures. These are the descendants of the people she protected when the disaster struck. She would be proud to know that they are well, and that their bloodlines have been passed on. Still, I was a little agitated by the destruction of the catalyst that was given to Hiragi Hiroshi, Kanjo head, by the Kitsune Saigyu. More than a little, I'd say. You are right. I was really bent out of shape about that. Still, I'm glad to see that it came to you, even through such twists and turns. I wonder if this is how I feel, or if this is how the Kitsune Saigyu feels. In the past, I was often troubled by the fact that her mind was mixed with mine. And yet, I was also something she was tasked to remove. But now, I'm relieved. It was a pleasure and an honor to travel with you. No, rather, it was because of you that I was able to come here and carry out my final duties. Thank you for everything, Paimon. Please forgive me overstepping. Arlok, Paimon, please hear what I have to say. I'm listening. Do not be blinded. Do not waver. Keep walking the path that you believe in. These were the Kitsune Saigyu's last words before her parting. I'm not qualified to claim the Akushin bloodline for my own, but I believe that if the Kitsune Saigyu were alive, she would have given you her blessing. I hope that her words, my words, will be able to ward off at least some of the lies and evil you shall face in the future. Thank you. You're welcome. In exchange, please indulge me one final time. The Kitsune Saigyu always favor the beauty of short chants. Although I have inherited her memories and the 1,111 chants she knew, I lack the grace she possessed with them. But this moment reminds me of one such chant. When shall we meet again after this parting? For life is like the morning dew. Miss Kazari. Thank you, and goodbye. It was a pleasure to meet you both, Arlok, Paimon. All branches and roots end this evil, and I declare it purified hereby.
Ooh.
off the mask. Oh, that's lovely. She didn't take off the mask took off her. Because there's no easy way out of here, so they have to take us out. Oh, we're not. We're just here. Pick up the mask. Oh, right in the shadow, too. That's great. Spring cleaning. Mask of memories. Oh, it's an artifact. All right.
Take this!
It's all sparkle. So nice and sparkly.
Take this! Here!
No, my sword!
Sword here.
Lightning flash!
Rain outlines your fate.
Well, I mean, I could climb out, or I could fast travel. Not really sure. I'm honestly curious if I can get anything by climbing out. Because I know I saw like some beetles on the way down. I think they're gone now. Oh. Oh no, I don't think I can climb out. Wait, hold on. I saw something. Yeah, a beetle. And something up there. I don't think that's what I think it is. Nope, I'm missing it. Oh well. I can get that one at least. Alright, now we can leave. And actually take a look at that artifact, I think, after I set the quest. Wrong. Oh, there's a world quest too. Oh, is it not an artifact? Damn. There you are. Kazari the Shrine Maiden used to wear this mask. It is deeply stained on the inside. Some memories are contained inside, although which one may learn the art of creating the catalyst known as a Kushin ring? Now that Kazari has been separated from the mask, Paimon doesn't get to call it mask maiden anymore, right? Do I just... Oh, it's a forging blueprint! Learned how to craft Hakushin ring. Okay. I'll take a look at that later. So, the main quest and this world quest are real close to each other, so hopefully I can get this first. Midori! Kind of a new story. Travelogue. Fontaine has airplanes? Or airships of some sort? That'll be cool when they finally release that expansion. Also trains, I guess? Submarine. Did I tell you about Snezhnaya? Ramsey is a familiar name on here. Ah, he's up at the tea house. Yeah, I think I talked to him up there. Not that old. We'll see. That'll be when I go back up there. Right now...
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Emergency provisions? Like emergency food?
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No, he literally
doesn't
remember.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
How about we interject in this conversation so they stop bad-mouthing him and understand what's going on?
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We heard you lost your vision recently.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two.
I would like to point out, for the record, treasure hoarders is not a good name for a thieves guild.
If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Don't worry. Natsuko will be fine.
First of all, I want to check this. Hold on. Yep, we need one more of these. Get it. Proficient. I could only make one more anyway. This is why I need those crabs. There we go. Alright. What's something that I've been having a lot of? It doesn't seem to be showing up here. Is that flour? Am I out of flour? I'm out of flour! Man, it's been a long time since I've been out of flour. That's the only use for wheat anyway, so I'm gonna use it all. Oh, it's literally right here. Okay, it's not a fight.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from.
Why'd they bother
Today's
giving them
just the
names?
beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history. You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
I was wondering why there was, like, a tent over here before. Because it's part of the cutscene. Whack.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
You worked hard to
Not
steal
bad,
that.
kid.
How'd you steal it from us?
You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Forget it. Tell us all you know about Kurosawa.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
There you go, have the exact same
does that mean we
character
broke
model.
even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
They're just basic treasure hoarders. Of course, they have the same model. Huh, this guy doesn't run away. I'm tempted to see if he gives me meat, but I very honestly do not want to hit a fox. I like foxes. I was only okay with doing it in Assassin's Creed because you need their pelts for things. Oh, we gotta go to the general goods store. Oh wait. Hold on, there's a blacksmith here.
The essence of the Ame no Ma'at
Okay.
is to have the patience.
Not you! The guy I'm looking at! Hakushin ring. Okay. Oh, and I need more of the purple stuff. It's a catalyst! I see, I see. Oh, I'll finally know which catalyst I want to make. This one. Probably make it twice. And get that refinement to 2. After the character equipped with this weapon triggers an electro-elemental reaction, nearby party members of an elemental type involved in the elemental reaction receive a 10% elemental damage bonus for their element, lasting 6 seconds. Bonuses gained in this way cannot be stacked. I actually have no idea if that's worth it. Like, oh man, it's an electro thing, I'll give it to Lisa. But, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna use them anyway. Oh, good to know though. Something I can make with the purples, with the amethysts. You sell, food? No. Actually, you sell one dish. I was looking for, like, ingredients, but delicious rice cake soup. You can only get 2. Why not? Wait, what? Oh, ingredients processed. Ah, just gonna go here anyway. Because you have ingredients.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything
I'm
you
having
need.
trouble pronouncing that
Can I
myself.
help you find something?
Tsukumomono.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
No, he's lost his memory.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow.
So he's the rare good
Kurosawa
cop.
was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
Well,
people's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
That's
true. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
unfortunately, he doesn't remember.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Fair enough.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
That was taking too long. Alright. Oh, right, I was gonna talk to you anyway. Doing some shopping. Alright, this is for alchemy. Don't care.
Why do new explorers make the
Do you have any ingredients? It'll probably be faster to glide down there.
What are you doing here all...
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually, here's what happened.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation?
Because you were
I really
a good
don't
person.
understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Mind if we have a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young,
Another illusion.
I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter.
Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience.
They give me two choices,
Fortunately
but it's all
for us,
one sentence.
You don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Treat the well-meaning well. Now, a swordmaster's path is paved with broken blades. Bonus. 17 out of 41. I'm gonna wait until they're all done. And probably put up the next 99 to 100. Oh, it's right up there. I think that is actually up, or is it? No, just across. Yo. Real
The
close.
third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty
I think
impressive.
we talked to this guy before.
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine.
No, he won't.
Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Jesus, dude!
Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No, you lose that.
You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please,
Also,
accept
from the
my
way
apologies.
she's floating!
We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering.
We can wait.
He's
till
not able to
recovered.
take on any new disciples for the time being.
We can wait till he's recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
Yeah,
The
no,
Grand
he's not possessed.
Narukami Shrine? What's that?
Oh, come on, Paimon.
You
We've
haven't
been
heard of
there
it?
so many times.
It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can
No.
cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Paimon, why are you suddenly an idiot again? You seem to flip between knowledgeable and completely inane. I don't get it. One, we know about the Grand Narukami Shrine. We have been there multiple times and we just cleansed the great tree that is up there. Two, We know already. We knew from the first one. We knew before we started this task, after touching that statue, that visions are everyone's aspirations. So, of course, when you get it taken away, they're fucking aimless and depressed. And they lose their fucking memory. Alright, what do we got here? Huh. If I were a rich man. Da, 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 da. Nope. This one. Complete the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. We have an achievement as proof. So I have a bunch of this, but I used it for what I needed already. The other stuff that's here, don't really think I need, though. I don't know, this is definitely a thing if I want to do some alchemy. Don't think I need it, though. How many of those do I have now? 4. Not enough. Alright, Junior, let's see this,
So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away.
He remembers
It
their
looked
names,
like he was
but
in
not who
great
they are.
distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
If? Do you expect him not to wake up? There he is. Wait, why is he out here? Wasn't he supposed to be inside?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
Well, I upgraded my stamina bar a lot, so I don't get tired as quickly.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister!
Bad news,
Bad
mister.
news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai? Yes, that's me.
Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Then why were you there in the
When we were
first
young,
place?
we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best swordmaster, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
And if you don't want to see
Because
him, why
until
did
he
you go
arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself.
You never forgot a single person.
You've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
So you did know about that.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Drop into a cutscene.
You're saying he isn't possessed?
Of course not.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No,
he had his vision
I refuse
taken.
to believe
This
it.
is obvious.
Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please, try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The one in charge of the
head
publishing
shrine
house?
maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine.
Oh, we are.
I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Really?
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
I will gladly join you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Alright. Well, they really have us running all over the place for this one, huh? So I think there's a world quest like down in this tiny bit of sand. So since I'm going to be fast traveling anyway, I might as well check it out. Also kind of just exploring this area too. There's a mining spot. Well, there was a world quest here, it's not here now. Maybe it happens after something. Huh. Cave under here. Wonder if we're supposed to find out about this due to a quest or something. Ah, that's breakable. Oh, conspicuous stone wall. No? Okay. I'll definitely have to come back down here for something then. It's just not time for it yet. It's probably the secret escape route from the palace above. There we are. Nice. A lot of Oni Kabuto. And we're back at it. Doesn't look like too much special over here. Huh. Kind of curious about that, but maybe not right now. Oh, it's the southernmost island. Could probably glide there from here, but there's no boat, no wave ride or waypoint near there. All right, back up here. I think I'll be signing off soon, so we'll do this cutscene and then figure out what's going on. Was this supposed to be our first introduction?
That's Lady Ai?
Oh, you're a playable character.
No wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
Paimon, shut up.
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right?
Nope.
This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
There's a lot of us, and you only get to see two.
Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Ansai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again.
I'm surprised he
But
didn't lose any
I am
memories.
now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Make Yoshi sweetheart. Disciples
So
headed
even
back
though his
home and you didn't
ambition
give me
was
enough
taken
time to
away,
read that.
his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Yes, it seems as good a resolution as we can hope for.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that.
I'm sure she'll tell us in
We can
time.
come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Come on. Come on. Hey, adventure rank 35. Excellent.
Take this!
Oh, adventure rank 2 ascension. Great. Oh yeah, we didn't get any more of these. Ah, cool. Oh shit, talent level ups. Hold on. I totally forgot to look into that again. Oh, I think I have more voiceovers. What do we got? There's so many of these. Oop. Other shrines. Okay, that's not important. Because these are all still level 1. Oh! I still don't have any of the teachings of transience. Alright.
By the protection of the Electro Argon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Sakura.
See that you stay safe.
So yeah, next thing is there. It is definitely time for me to sign out for the night. So what I'm gonna do is, as always, end it at the Adventure Guild headquarters in the nearest city. But first of all, we actually have some rewards to get.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ooh, some brilliant diamond chunks. Right, this is the adventure quest. Or the adventure rank ascension quest. I need to do that before I gain any more experience? I'm not actually sure. Actually, I'll be able to tell just by pausing. No, I can still gain experience. I just won't be able to level it up until I do that quest. And that'll increase the world rank again, which, Oh, shit. I can level up again.
Same mistakes over and over.
I only need 4 of them, so let's go. I can craft more if I need more. Oh, I still need 3 more. I'll just make 5. Thought I needed 15. Turns out I needed 18. Unlock new town. Onward and upward. 60 out of 70. About to be 69. Nice. Yeah, I need 6 for the next one. And the blue ones. What did I get? Resounding Roar. Increases the energy recharge effect granted by Lightning Blade's Abundance Amulet by 10% of the Traveler's energy recharge. Okay. Characters near an amulet will absorb it and obtain the following effect. Restores elemental energy, increases energy recharge during the Abundance Amulet's duration. So, Resounding Roar just increases that recharge? I guess so. Well, I'll have that last level with the other elements as well. So.
Why do you expose the same mistake?
Ah, spend a good amount of Mora. I leveled that up. Okay. Very nice. Hold on. Achievement for that. The hero's journey. Onward and upward. Send a character to phase 4 for the first time. Send a weapon to phase 2? I thought I already did that. Or maybe it's standard, then phase 1, then phase 2. In which case I haven't done that. Okay, I think that will be it for tonight. Let's see who we can raid. Got a few options here. Yeah, let's send you to Lanny Pator playing some Psychonauts. I remember playing that game. It was pretty fun, though there were a lot of side stuff that I couldn't be asked to do, which is odd for me. It was a fun game, with a cool story, excellent art. I think the music was pretty good too. But it felt old to me, and there was no motivation to do any side quests. But either way, send it to see him play it through. I don't know if it's his first or second time, but it should be some good fun. Alright, folks. Until next time, this is the Pirate King, signing off. Have a good night.